we're at the end of or getting close to the end of another school year, which means we're getting at the end of another season at the Don Tyson Innovation Department of Theater. Kevin, talk about the year so far, and when we talk about the year, it is all student led and student performed and student done. Explain what that means.
Well, I am too old and tired to do all this by myself these days. So yeah, we are our student designers. Whitney's an actor and a costume designer, and Bianca's an actor and a props designer, and Ethan's an actor and a lighting designer, and then I got a couple actors too. But yeah, I am too old and tired to do all this. I don't have the time or patience. And so these guys were kind of trying to figure out what they're into, what they like, and they lead it all. I mean, they do every bit of the work on the show, along with Seth Biazzo, our technical director, he can make a silk purse out of a sow's ears. So he is training some of our student designers how to do what they do. Bianca's directed for me before, Landon's directed for me before. So
Talk about the actual performance, the outsiders. Before we visit with some of the students,
yeah.
what's this performance about?
Well, this is the stage adaptation of that, American classic novel that they make all the school kids read. It's still pretty apropos. S.E. Hinton wrote the book in the 60s, set in Tulsa, the greasers versus the socias, and that I think every bit is relevant today with the social class fighting, trying to figure out who you are and who your friends are and what friends and family are. It's kind of I think it's a good one for these guys to go out on with me since our it's kind of a what is family, and these guys are kind of these are my other kids in addition to my own.
All right, so anybody can jump in, but what has this program meant to you in the time that you've been there at Don Tyson?
I've been here since seventh grade. This place has been like my second home. Me and my parents like to joke that Kohi has split custody of me because I'm here all the time. But I love it. I wouldn't change it for the world. It's such an accepting and loving place, and it's meant so much for me to be a part of it. And I feel like it's definitely helped me grow, especially starting my adult life soon. So yeah.
Um,
Anybody else?
for me, this place is just like Bianca said, it's been a home away from home. I've during the weeks like where we're working on shows, I will spend more time inside of our performing arts center than my own home. Um, and even then, I've worked things more than just our shows too. This program has gotten me working with other places like Arts One Productions. And overall, I don't think I would be anywhere near where I am now if it weren't for this program.
Kevin, you and I've talked about this. There are some students that you have seen that would probably never do this had they not been a part of the program itself. Really come out of their shell. Is that still the case?
I think so. I mean, some of these guys, you know, uh, it's really cool getting to see them turn into actual people. I actually went to high school with the parents of a couple of our, like, my God, how old am I now that I'm now teaching my classmates' children? So it's cool to literally watch them grow up. These guys have been around with me for a few years now.
I'm curious as to how many of of you students are going to pursue this after you graduate high school.
How many of you guys are going to pursue this after you graduate high school?
And so what if you hadn't have been in this program, and anybody could answer this, but had you not been in this program, would this even be a thought to pursue after high school?
Absolutely no,
No. Yeah.
not at all.
Especially not like I think having Kogi specifically has also helped a lot because theater, especially in Northwest Arkansas, is very tight knit. You got to know people, and get ahead. And I think having Kohi and having this like outlet and having him know the people and be able to support us and show us what we're gonna do in our future and connect us with the right people, I think that's helped a lot.
How many of you students, seniors, are mentoring younger kids, and what do you tell them? How do you coach them?
Every single one of these guys are mentors to younger kids. Some of them may not know it, but they are showing these kids, you know, the ropes.
Yeah, talk about that for a second.
So I personally am currently our first and only student light designer. And since I'm graduating this year, it's kind of been a big priority for me that I need to teach somebody, preferably in the younger grades, like how to also do what I've done, because we're going to need somebody to fill that spot. And it's really nice getting to teach them how to really do stuff with lighting and stuff.
Because as we have heard, Kevin is too old and tired to do all of that stuff.
A few of these guys are teaching assistants for me too. They teach Bianca, you help teach the youngers.
Yeah, I help teach the younger kids. It's so nice to get younger kids involved into theater, especially with majority of our program graduating this year. So it's kind of like to ease them into the program a little more, just teach them the basics of theater. And it's just so worth it to see like the smile on their faces every day when they come into class and they just enjoy being here. And that just makes it worth it.
What's the future of this now that you've got seniors graduating? You know, from the time you and I started talking about this, Kevin, to where you are now, how has this grown and what do you see as the future?
Well, these guys are great role models for the new kids coming in, and they get the new kids so excited about doing theater. So we call them our stickies. There are younger models are coming off the line, and we call them our stickies lovingly. And these guys have really they've been great mentors and role models and really getting them excited. I mean, Charles gave a great speech the other day to the young ones about how proud he was of all their work and how much talent they have. And I think we'll be fine. I think we'll be just fine.
Yeah. And I'll be glad to be a part of it. Kevin and guys, thank you all so much. Congratulations on the last performance and congratulations on graduating this year.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Daren. We sure appreciate it.